Another day, another time. I'm just from work, and I just want to show you how my compound looks like at the moment. This is where I have the trees for fruits, or I want to develop it to be a fruit garden or an orchard. But you can see how it has been invaded by weeds, and also the trees that I had planted on the periphery. They look like they are overtaking the garden, the small garden. So what you're seeing is a totally forgotten place, neglected place. And I just wanted to show you because I'm planning to do something on a weekend. This is on a Thursday evening. I've just arrived. I still have my work clothes on. This is a grape tree or fruit, or I don't know. And you can see somewhere it's drying. Because of late we have been very much concentrating our work on the coffee farm, irrigating it, and in the process I have forgotten this place. So this weekend I'm planning to do something so that I can appreciate it. This is a lemon tree, quite grown. It's really tall. I think it's almost 1 year old. Down here we have an orange, an indigenous orange. Here we have another lemon tree. And you can clearly see they are unhealthy. I've been spraying fertilizer or foliar to the coffee, and I have completely forgotten this one. This is an apple fruit, and it's my sister, an apple tree, sorry. My sister who ate a fruit, she lives in Nairobi, and she planted the seeds, and they sprouted. So when I visited her, she gave me seedlings. Look at how I never knew you can grow apples from a fruit you bought from the market. You can see how tall they are. These are the trees I'm seeing that they are overtaking the garden. I'm thinking of uprooting them and then planting them somewhere. I've not decided. This is another apple tree, stagnating because of course I've forgotten it. You can see the weeds that I'm talking about, that they have overtaken. Another apple tree, very small, and those are the weeds that I'm talking about. She gave me 4 seedlings, and all of them are doing fine. God bless her. And then this one I bought. This is called Pink Lady, another apple tree. So far I have like 5 apple trees on this part. These, I'm proud of this one because it's the tallest and it has produced some branches. So you can clearly see this area has completely been forgotten, and I'm planning to do something this weekend so that it looks like a compound that belongs to a teacher. Teachers are supposed to be examples. These are pixie orange, doing fine. Another tree to be proud of. And then ahead here we have a purple and also doing fine. And the last here, which I'm not sure if it's going to last long, it's an avocado tree. So that's the site, how it looks like. Let's see if I'll be able to do something this weekend and I can get out of or eat out of this mess. This is the overview of the roof of the house. The old iron sheets is the shed that I hang clothes below, and my outside kitchen. Of course, by now, if you're not following me, you already know this is my home. I'm a teacher, and I'm trying to get the best out of this compound. I teach at the same time I do homesteading. So if you're new, welcome to my channel. I'm Teacher Naitlela. If you've not subscribed, this is a time to hit that subscribe button. If you like my content, please, I will appreciate. And welcome to the family. And over here you can see the front yard, though it has been overtaken by weeds. And recently we received some rains which were abrupt. We didn't participate for them, but now we have it rained, and I believe those rains are the ones that have caused this grass to sprout. So also this year I'm going to check on it. It looks really bad being the front yard. And I'm planning to do something again this weekend on my to-do list. We have passed by the market and we have been able to purchase some seedlings. For vegetables, we have purchased some spinach seedlings and some sukuma wiki, kales, some cabbages, and some spring onions. Remember, it's on a Thursday, and we were trying to get ready to purchase them before the weekend gets here, so that we can do this work on the weekend. So the seedlings, they were being sold at a very affordable price. I believe per bunch was 30 bob, and per bunch it had like 15 seedlings, which was quite affordable. And then that lady gave me a free bunch of cabbages because I had told her I've never planted cabbages in my farm. I don't even know how to grow them. So she gave me a free bunch of 20 bob to try and see how I'll be able to do it. So Mr. Fixer is storing, so just store them like that because you're not going to plant them today, neither tomorrow being a Friday. So he's going to store them like that under the soil, ensuring that the roots are in the soil so that they don't dry up before it gets to the weekend. So the other hole that he is digging is where he's going to store the spring onions. These ones really helped me when we were doing the coffee project because I didn't have to buy any onions. I was just going to the farm and then cut them, and I fry food for the workers who are doing that work in the farm. So let's again see how we are going to manage over the weekend. So this is Saturday morning. Mr. Fixer has taken the kids to school. My kids normally go, their school, they normally go for Saturday tuition or remedial lessons. So I started off today on my to-do list. I'm supposed to feed the chickens and also do the groundwork. So you can see my chicken, guys, my midterm project. They are growing really fast. I know they are called S1 or something. I can't remember the name of this breed, but it's from Jolene Poultry Farm. Such good people. Again, this breed of chicken, it's doing very, as long as you feed it well and you follow the calendar, the feeding calendar. The person, they guide you on how to feed them, and I believe that's why they have grown really fast. So I'm putting water for them, and I head on to do some other kind of work. And I also need to refill their laying troughs. So I have put sawdust in them, but they have played with the sawdust and it has reduced in the amount. So that is what I'm doing now. Over here I have some babies I added to the yard. I'm thinking of planting this on the periphery of the fence, but since they're not enough, again, I'm waiting for a day that I go and purchase others along the roadside. I was traveling to Murang and I saw them and I bought. They're the ones that become like bananas, those kind of plants. So I'm thinking of adding them on the farm, on the yard, to beautify the yard. Some flowers have started blooming, like this hibiscus. It has several buds, and I can see soon we are going to have a beautiful hibiscus pink flowers. And from the look of it, it's you see it's drying. It was drying up. So I think when I'll be adding manure on the flowers, I won't forget these ones. This you can remember when I was starting the video, I had shown you the front yard, the way it was looking out on Thursday. But today it was cleared on Friday. We got somebody to do it because we saw that work would be too much for us on the weekend. So the compound was cleared of the grass, and it looks like a teacher's compound. It was really neglected, and I was really feeling bad. But now at least it looks like a teacher's compound. So today there's some I have a heap of soil, not soil, maram, and after feeding the chicken, that is what I'll be spreading in an area that becomes muddy. So this is the area, yeah, that one is the one I'll be spreading that maram, because when it rains, realize this area becomes a bit muddy, and we cannot be able to reverse the car. We get a bit scared. So that this is what I'll be doing before Mr. Fixer gets home from dropping off kids to school. And he was also going to buy goat manure so that we can plant the veggies that you saw us storing in the farm. And guys, I really try my level best to be out of school on Saturdays, because on Saturdays is when I'll be able to do something in my homestead. Like my school have remedial lessons, but I try my level best to avoid having them on Saturdays, and the timetable, most of the time it favors me. The ones that I cannot be able to teach on Saturday and I don't want the students to miss, I fix them during the weekday. So I better come from the school late, but avoid being in school on Saturday, because again, my family is going to miss a lot. And guys, I've told you many times that I don't have a house help. And I also find it good that because that Saturday is the only day that I can really know my house inside out, or my homestead inside out. I get time to go down the farm, get to the fences, fix this and that, and I appreciate being at home on Saturdays. So we have a neighbor here who had come to borrow something. Uh, yeah, she's laughing because she never expected to find me doing this kind of a thing. So after she left, I'm continue with my work, spreading this maram to all the depressions or anywhere that I'm seeing soil that can become muddy when it rains. So by the time Mr. Fixer has arrived, I was through with spreading that maram on that compound, and I hope he has come with the manure so that we can start our work in the farm. Yeah, guys, when I was starting this YouTube channel, I told you that we are trying our level best to use our sweat equity instead of hiring some people to do this work in our farm or in our homestead. We try to do it ourselves so that we can save that money and then invest it somewhere. So guys, my next video will be about ways in which we have been using to save our money, which I'm so much excited about. Can't wait to share with you the milestones we have made by doing this kind of handy jobs for ourselves instead of hiring people to do it for us. And guys, I appreciate for your support, so much appreciate for your support. I've hit the 250 subscribers and I really couldn't have done it without you. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I'm a teacher. Go to my description, you'll see what I've talked about. New in this environment, and we are facing financial constraints because we built in a hurry, and we want to take this journey with you, the milestones we are making, changes we are making. So please subscribe to our channel, like our content. If this is the kind of content for you, please share. And also, we are welcoming many advices from you, what we can do here and there. And we really appreciate you as a family, as a tribe. So over here, we have gone to the farm and we wanted to plant the veggies that we stored. Spinach, kales, some cabbages, and spring onions. We also planning to do some beds. We have carrots, we have dania, we have capsicum, we also have zucchini, and we want to do these by 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. We hope that we are going to be through. And again, this is on a Saturday. So guys, I'm here to encourage you. Yeah, we have those people that we have maybe 8 to 5 o'clock jobs, which becomes hard to balance home and at work. But I believe everything that you're willing to follow, the universe aligns it to your favor. So we try our level best that when I'm at home on Saturday, Mr. Fixer is at home so that we can share the work that we have planned to do. He can be around and decision making becomes easier. So of late, he has been training drama. He's interested in drama, and he's the one who is in charge of drama in his school. And you know, guys, how that work is engaging. So most of the time he has been getting home maybe at 8 or 9 p.m., which becomes hard to make decisions because most of the time he'll get that we are asleep or too tired to talk, and maybe the kids are almost or they're already asleep. Most of the time he gets them when they are asleep. So on Saturday, when we really try our level best that on Saturday we are available, both of us, so that we can be able to do these kind of things, and decision making becomes really easy instead of one person doing something and then the other one comes to disagree. and maybe you have already done that thing. So that makes the other person not really happy or not comfortable with the idea. So I'm here to encourage you guys. You have to work your things out so that things can run smoothly as a family. So over here we are trying to make a decision on what to plant where, so that we can ensure that where we had planted spinach and the kales last time, we can do a bit of crop rotation. So yeah, some those beds that we had kales and spinach, we are going to plant something else. And guys, I really make use of this guy when he's around. I utilize all his energy in anything that requires his attention, because we know, guys, getting these guys at home most of the time, it's challenging. So when an opportunity arises and they are there, can you make use of their energy? So some of these beds are destroyed or they're damaged in some areas, and Mr. Fixer is fixing those beds before we get to them and plant on them, so as to reduce, maybe when it rains, we have soil erosion and the soil will be running down the slope. So as he's doing whatever he's doing, on the other hand, and whatever I'm planting spinach. Over here we call them spinach, but I realize they're not the ones that we are called spinach. In Kenya we have spinach, but these ones in Kenya we call them spinach. And then the bed that he's preparing, we are going to plant kales on that bed. So over here we are planning to plant carrots. So the he's preparing a nursery bed for carrots because we already know that carrots are planted in a bed. We have never planted carrots, even from the homestead that we were, or the house that we were evicted from the staff quarters. We have never done carrots. So this is our first time to plant carrots, and let us see what will come out of it. So whatever we are applying is good manure. So here we have the seeds that Mr. Fixer purchased. We have dania, we have zucchini. The zucchini we are going to plant in seed, in holes, but not many of them, like 10 plants. Then like 10 seeds. Then we have some capsicum, carrots. I also have yellow beans. We love yellow beans over here, especially for githeri, for bean stew, and that kind of thing. And then from the khaki bag, I have seed maize. So I'll be planting, after you're done with spinach, the vegetables, I'll be planting maize and beans as he continues with the carrot bed and the dania bed. Dania is parsley. Yeah, dania is parsley. So he's going to be doing that as I plant beans and maize. So over here, I'll be planting a mixture of maize and beans, the yellow beans and the maize. So what you're doing, just applied manure, and I finish up over here as he continues to make the bed for Dania. He's through with the zucchini bed, not zucchini, sorry, carrots, and he'll be going to make the Dania bed. Something I learned is that when you plant danias, instead of uprooting, when maybe you want some to cook, you just cut the leaves and then they are going to regrow again. The same with spring onion. So you can have a continuous supply of dania and also a continuous supply of spring onions. I never knew this. I learned this during the coffee, when we're doing the coffee project. So I used to cut the spring onions and then they sprout again, which was really handy because we are trying our level best to save as much as possible. He's covering the beds with hay to reduce the rate of loss of water from the soil, and also if it rains, the raindrops don't what don't I'm looking for the word, it's not coming, hit the ground so hard or splash it, something like that anyway. So this is now Sunday in the morning, and as a family we woke up with blackout. So to keep these boys busy, we have decided to have a farm tour to check on the young coffee seedlings and how they're doing. So this is my neighbor's side of the farm. You can see how he's going to expect a bounty harvest of coffee. When I see this, I'm very encouraged on my farm. The bees are already doing pollination. And that's it. This is how we enjoyed our evening since we didn't have lights. Again, another night of blackout, but we decided to have a bonfire and the boys are really enjoying it. Thank you for keeping us company. Thank you for your support. Please subscribe, share our content, and I can't wait to have you on my next video. We love you so much. We appreciate you. Thanks for watching. And here we're enjoying storytelling from our firstborn, who is blessed with coming up with all kind of stories. Goodbye. See you in the next video.